Cool. You need to have an imagination. You might find something that you don't know anything about or how you're going to use it, but it might be the difference between a pile of junk and a beautiful garden. So my main ingredients are pallets, palings, and corrugated iron. The pallets, I'm going to lay 5 of them out here, and then I'm going to work on a few funky walls. I'm denailing some old hardwood fence palings to use as decking on my pallet base. It's important you find every nail that you pull out because you're going to mow the lawn in the next couple of weeks, and all those little nails, well, they'll become very dangerous if they get airborne. Don't throw anything away. I might find a use for it. At worst, I've got some pretty handy firewood for my pizza oven. Then just screw the pallets together to create a single unit. Floor's done, and now for the walls. And you guessed it, more pallets because they're so easy to work with. Now, to get a bit of extra height, I can box it out and make a frame out of these old decking boards. We're going to clad the whole thing with one of the most iconic Aussie things you've ever seen, rusty corrugated iron. It's more like set dressing than landscaping. Now, at the moment, this is just standing up with a few screws along the bottom. So to make it structurally sound, I'm going to put another wall this way and tie it together all the way up. That corner will give it its strength. And that's not going anywhere now. By cutting out some of the sections of the pallet, I'm making shelves for places to put little pots. So far, we've been doing construction, but from now on, we're doing the set dress, and it can turn your established garden from something that looks okay to something that looks really loved. The humble 44-gallon drum. I'm going to cut it into thirds. Make sure you're not using a grinder on a drum that had anything flammable in it. 1/3 could be a fire pit. This third up here with the back on it, I can screw to the wall. The middle third, I could place that somewhere around the garden and have a raised garden bed. Remember all those cuttings that I took from my garden? Well, if I had to buy them, you'd spend a small fortune. But this garden is 99.99% free. But I bought the firewood. I'm genuinely surprised. This looks like something you'd see in a trendy cafe. There's elements here that you could add it to your garden and really start to create a theme. And the best thing about it, it's things you found and they don't cost you a dime.